Stop looking at me with guilt. Alrighty then. Okay, so I'm going to do a few more of dividing with decimal problems so that you can get that practice in, so you can get through the dividing decimal lesson in LearnBob without too much difficulty. And also remember that I need to see your work on the multiplying and dividing decimals lessons. So you need to bring that in to me after the winter break. If you don't come in with your work, your scrap work, just let me know that you did it by hand, not by calculator. The lessons will start over for you after the break, and you must provide your work then. All right, so save yourself some time. Do the work by hand. All right, so here we go. Let me practice. Did I do that one? I'll do this one. I'm not sure if I did this one in the other video. But my point is that when you have a decimal on the outside of the house, you need to move it all the way over. This only takes one jump to move it all the way over to the end. So how many jumps you do with this number, you have to do the same thing with the number that's on the inside of the house. So I only jumped one time with this, so I will jump one time with this. So that would put a decimal right here. And remember, when a decimal is in its final resting place, all you have to do is bring it straight up into your answer. So my decimal will be right there in my answer, and then you just divide like normal. And you can look at this as 9. It's just as a 9, and you can take a look at, you have a 0, 1, and an 8. You can take it digit by digit. 9 will go in a 0. No, it will not. 0 times 9, 0. Bring down your next number. 9 will go to 1, 0. 0 times 9, 0. And bring down your next number, 18. So this is the long way of showing how this process works out, but just in case if you're unfamiliar with it, you can now see where I now just have to look at 18. So 9 will go into 18 2 times. Use your multiplication chart if you're not sure. And 2 times 9 is 18. Subtract, and I have my final 0. So my answer here is 0.2. You could say 0.2, but that's unnecessary. Just as long as you have this. All right. I'm going to try it one more time with this one, with moving the decimal over just one time. So to get it to the end, I move it one time, which means I move this one time, which means my answer, the decimal will go right here. Divide as normal, and I'm going to take it step by step, which means digit by digit. So I can now just look at this as 6. 6 will go into 0, 0. Showing all the steps. Bring down your next number, 2. That's an arrow, by the way. 6 will go to 2, 0. You have to have a digit above every number, so you got to be very careful about that. 0 times 6, 0, 2. Bring down the 4 now. So now you just look at it as 6 will go into 24. And 6 will go into 24. If you're not sure, use your multiplication chart. I know it's 4 times, because 4 times 6 is 24. So my final answer here, 0.4. Okay. And let's see. I think in that particular LearnBob 2, you're going to have some problems in which you move the decimal over 2 times. Like those problems or these problems. Let's see. Okay, this is good. We'll use this. Here you go. Okay, so check this out, right? Remember, if there's a decimal on the outside of the house, you got to get it all the way to the end onto the right side. So it's going to take how many moves? 1, 2 to get this over to the end. So that means you move this one 2 times. 1, 2. Final resting place for your decimal will be right here. And now you can look at this as 58, right? And 055.68. So I'm going to take it one digit at a time. 58 will go into 0. 0 times. 0 times 58 is 0. Bring down my next number. 58 will go into 5. 0. 0 times 58, 0. Bring down the next number. Now at 55, 58 will go into 55, 0. And the reason why I like to take this one digit at a time is so that you can see how every place value is used. It's got to have a number on top of every place value. Okay? 0 times 58, 0. So notice I still have 55. And then now I can bring down the next number, which is 6. Here we go. So 558 will go to 556. And my daughter's holding Luna up to my face, so Luna's sniffing my breath, and I just had a Subway sub, so Luna likes that. So,
Hi.
I don't know where she gets that from.
Hi.
Alrighty.
Bye.
So we have 58 will go into 556. I know half you guys are sitting there telling me, Mrs. Hurd, that's not on the multiplication chart. No, it's not. So, guess what? There are some techniques that we can use. I'm doing it. You feel cute. I like to smell the ears.
She's weird.
Okay.
I think she
That's a weird thing, but I can't help it. All right. So, yeah, and you know what? This isn't on a multiplication chart. So how are you going to figure this out? Okay? I don't know. You can do what we call guesstimate. How many times do you think 58 will go into 556? Don't know? Start guessing. Let's say you think, oh, it's going to go in, I don't know, 5 times. All right. So take your guess and multiply. 5 to 6 to 7, 28, 29. Well, that only gave me 290. And that guesstimation was at 5. So what do you think you're going to do now? Go up or down? Obviously go up because you're trying to reach the 556, right? So go ahead with another number and guess. What was that? Oh, I heard it. You want to guess what now? 9? Sure. Why not? Let's try that. Make some room right over here so that we can guess. Did you pause the TV, Katrina?
Huh?
Did you pause the TV?
No.
Yeah. Alrighty. Going with 9. 9 times 8, 72. 45. 6 for 7, 48 for 9, 50. 51, 52. So now I'm at 522, trying to get to 556. What are you thinking? You want to go ahead and try one more time? Sure, why not? Oops. Well, that would give me 580, and that would be too much, wouldn't it? So we're going to go ahead and stick with the 9. Erase, 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 erase. Okay, so 9 is going to be close enough because we know, remember that goes over top of the 6, that this would be 522. So 4, 3. So 34. Don't know if you can see that, so I'll bring it back up here. And get this out of the way. Sorry about the sloppiness. Hope you're still following me. That down here says 34, so that's what was left over, so I'm just going to bring it up here. So I have 34. And if I bring down my 8, I have 348. So how many times do you think that will work? What was that? Not sure? Not on the multiplication chart? Guess. How many times will 58 go into 348? What was this answer again? 5 to 6 to 7, 8, 29. 5 to 6 to 7 to 8, 29. Oh yeah, that's right. It was 290. You need to go up. You can take it up by 1 if you like. Move this over here. And then I have to figure out that part. Let's see. Oh, 8, 48, 30. Well, look at that. 348. It goes in 6 times evenly. It's 9 times, or excuse me, 6 times 58 is 348. So you finally have 0. So for this answer, you have 0.96. Okay. So the whole point, my friends, is remembering when to move the decimal and how many places to move it over when you are dividing. I hope this helps out. And I might do 1 or 2 more videos tonight on different concepts just to help you out a little further and to help you get your work completed by the time winter break is over. See you on the next one.